You are protected by dragons. It's dangerous to come against you. It's dangerous to attack you. People who attack you, they walking on thin ice because they got to deal with a higher power above you and the higher power that is within you. I got a little Palo Santo to cleanse the energy. I call forth the angels, the ancestors, the Most High God, our spirits, our higher selves. Gonna just do an energy read right now because I've been feeling it in the energy with a lot of people meeting their maker. What a lot of people thought that they can try you and thought that they could play with you, but you're protected by dragons. These people, they might lose a limb, they might lose their blessings messing with you, they might even lose time on their life, years, or they just might age very rapidly from dealing with you because they tried to do a destiny swap and thought they could steal your destiny, steal your purpose, thought they can confuse you and get you to be under illusions to where you don't know what you're here to do, like that you can get caught up in society, caught up in the ways of life and forget your purpose, forfeit your destiny, your spiritual abilities, and that they will get it instead, and they will get money for what you're supposed to be getting your riches, your destiny, your inheritance from. So we're gonna get right into it because these people played themselves in the end trying you. So this one dream that I seen, so I've been having a lot of dreams about dragons. And I know I got a close connection to dragons. If you got a close connection with dragons, you probably see them a lot in your dreams. Probably can sense dragons near you. You probably watch a lot of shows with dragons, or you probably you get heated. Where something a little small will get you mad, get you hot, and you probably have a hard time calming down. This has a connection with the sun. You get activated by the sun. You also get activated during storms as well. You probably have dreams of flying. You probably resonate a lot with the birds. I just seen a red cardinal, so you highly protected by the dragons, highly protected by the angel. You probably speak foreign languages, or you probably know a foreign language or speak foreign language when you sleeping. And as well as, you know, like I said, seeing dragons, riding on dragons, talking to dragons, shows about dragons. You probably really like Game of Thrones or Merlin, different metaphysical movies and shows. Or you probably have a dragon spirit guide that speaks to you in dreams. Your visions are they come true. They're probably like next day type of manifestation. You can manifest fastly. Dragon is around if there's a lot of fog, because that's the breath of the dragon, the steam, as well as, like I said, the sun energy with the fire. You probably resonate with the Draco system, the star system, Draco, or, you know, you just probably someone who just highly connected with nature. All right, so I'm gonna pull a couple cards. So like I said, I had a couple dreams with the dragons years ago. I was riding on a dragon and I was in the desert. And another one a couple years ago, I was taking pictures with a dragon, and it was like a red dragon. So a lot of people resonate the red dragon with the red dragon of Revelations, the adversary Satan or the devil. However, there are also other dragons in different parts in the scripture which says sing ye dragons, as well as different other scriptures about the dragons. I have that on my other channel about the dragons in connection with even Yahweh being a dragon, and if there's a green dragon and there is a red dragon, and if Satan, or if you believe in that in the Christianity about, or Hebrew about the dragon, the great red dragon, if he was an angel and we're all children of God and he's a child of God, there has to be more than one dragon. He can't be the only one that's a dragon. Plus, if he gets his power from the Most High God, who is a child of God, then that means that there's a family of them. It's a sibling rivalry war going on, as well as that means that there's multiple dragons and there's multiple spiritual beings out there. Okay, so people give them too much power and too much energy, but we all have that power, that essence, that strength within us, and we just got to tap into it. So let's see what spirit has for us. And I hope all is well with everybody. I send love, protection. I got laying hands, so somebody may have the strength in their hands. So like they might be a Reiki teacher. You might be someone who needs some energy healing right now. You might need to tap into that. I had got my Reiki certificate, first level Reiki atonement, and I did Reiki when I was a massage therapist. And so a lot of us can heal certain parts of our chakras when you doing the Reiki, as well as with holistic healing, not just medical healing. And so, or laying hands also can be signified, see Reiki, but it came out like this with laying hands. So also can be signifying laying hands in the church when they put their hands on people and they pray for them. So you might be someone who is a prayer warrior, or might be someone who will benefit from getting your hands laid on you. Something is coming to completion. I believe it's the spiritual warfare that we've been going through. If you've been going through any type of spiritual warfare, or you haven't been remembering your dreams, or you've been feeling lost, you've been feeling like, what is my purpose? In your bag, focusing on material things, work, but you don't know what's going on spiritually, okay? And so the negative energy that might have been sent to you, if it's evil eye, or if it's hate on the job, because I feel like a lot of these attacks been coming from co-workers. They've been coming from co-workers because of jealousy. They've been coming from co-workers because of hierarchy, as well as wanting you to suppress who you really are in the spirit and be more materialistic, be more robot on the job, follow monkey see monkey do type stuff. So it got violet flame. So the negative energy that was sent towards you has been absorbed by the violet flame. If you know about Reiki, you know that the violet flame is, people call on that to transmute the energy, the negative energy that was sent towards them. And so they send out the violet flame. I also seen a dream where I had a purple dragon who I didn't know that was protecting me. Somebody tried to play me in a dream and get me to go through different traps, and in a lot of dreams you go through different things where you might go through a maze, a labyrinth, a riddle, or something to where like a trap, but it's like, it's something like, it's testing your mind power, right? If you have resilience, or you know what's coming up next. So I followed the tunnel with this man who said he was going to assist me and help me, but actually he was walking me like, I'll do the go through the trap too, and then you get caught. So I was following him through the hole, and then we ended up going out on this other place. We ended up in some warehouse in some type of territory, some type of Chinese territory or something like that. And so we end up losing whatever going on. And so like, I was like, I didn't know, you know, I lost my name tag, you know, which means like your name sake, as well as your inheritance, your authority with your spiritual name. And it was like something else that we missed going through the game or whatever, or the labyrinth. So I was like, he was blaming me because I was supposed to take the fall for it. I was supposed to be the fallout guy, right? The scapegoat. But instead he went, and when he went again, I'm like, let me go in after him and let's see him if he's okay, because partially it's my fault. Okay, so I was the one that made us lose, you know, but even though it was a trap set for me. So I went back in there and he had his head cut off, and I was just like, oh. And I started walking back. I was like, well, maybe I didn't even need to go back in here and try to help him, because he was sent in to have me be trapped and for me to get some type of spiritual consequence. So he ended up getting his head cut off, and when I looked behind him, there was a whole blue dragon that was walking off. I seen like the leg of the dragon. These dragons are huge, and so they're like giants in the spirit. And so it was like a purple dragon. And then I was swimming in the water on another dream. I seen this purple dragon was like fierce, just protecting me, cut this man's head off for even trying to manipulate me in the mind, or, you know, get me to be a sacrifice. And so I was like, wow. I was like, well, thank you, Ashe, because like, we don't know the spiritual power that we have or the backing that we have, because there's so many different spirits, there's so many different deities, there's so many different gods. We don't know who really is a part of our spiritual team until we're awakened to it, until we know exactly, or they make themselves known. And so I just like, it's like, Ashe to you, you know, thank you. And then in another dream, I had seen me floating in the water, actually in a dragon body. And so some of us have a dragon spirit. Some of us might have been dragons in different past lives. Some of us might have a lineage. We might be a part of the dragon lineage, okay? And so the violet flame transmuted that energy that they sent out. I also got, right, like I said, past lives. Some of us may have a past life as a dragon. Some of us may have a past life, a Reiki healer, a teacher, someone who transmutes the energy from negative to positive, an alchemist. Okay, someone is so into you right now, okay, because you're alluring, you're glowing, you're powerful, and your beauty as well. And so a lot of people want to come and try to manipulate your mind and try to see if they can use you or try to belittle the gifts and abilities that you have within you, but you're prosperous and protected. Prosperous, protected, you know, you have a holy body, a holy vessel. If you're a woman, a holy womb. You're supposed to have a holy womb. If you're a man, a holy, you know what, you know, you're very, you know, treasured and everything. And so, you know, a lot of people try to come against you like that, or maybe your favorite because of that, because you know, people still in love with you. because they just can't get enough of you. They had you at one time and they want to, they want to spin the block see what it's all about, but we leave those people where they at, because if they not for you, then they wouldn't be in your life and in your energy. All right, let's see what else we got about the protection in the spirit realm. What is it with spirit, angels, ancestors? What's going on in the energy? What else do we need to know right now? Today is Sunday. It feels beautiful outside. We in August. We about to hit the Lions Gate portal. Actually, we're in it right now, but it's about to be 8/8, so we about to manifest good things. And I seen that if you're dealing with warfare on a job, go ahead and use some frequencies, some subliminals to correct that, as well as you ain't got to kiss nobody's ass. When you know your authority and your ranking in the spiritual, you know who you are, and you know that you're a good person. You don't got to kiss nobody's ass to get no type of respect on a job. And so what you got to do is just change the frequency and the energy that you're surrounded with. If there might be some spirits of sloth to make you be lazy, of shame and disgrace, so that they do humiliation rituals on the job by belittling you, by making you feel insignificant or anything like that. And then if there's a new job that you want to get, I've seen a lot with new jobs, new homes like big homes, like mansions, new friends, families, relationships and stuff like that, cars even. If you want to bring those things into manifestation, into fruition, use this August 8th, this Lionsgate portal to catapult yourself, manifest yourself, timeline shift yourself to the frequency that you're at, to the manifestations, the abundance, the prosperity that you want. All right, and I feel like we went through a new dimension. We had a lot going on with the presidency, with the weather, and a lot going on in the world to make us revert back to 2020 and to stuck and stagnant in the 80s. I was feeling something with the 80s as well. So there's so much timeline shifts going on right now, and parallel universes and quantum leaps and all that. So you got to get on your type of timeline. You got to get on your type of time. We got to let people on demon time, some people on angel time, because your angel's gonna ride for real. But the timeline shifts is going on. We just went through a new dimension last night. If you real tired, there was a lot of solar storms, a lot of solar flares hitting the earth right now, as well as us approaching the fall equinox, where we're about to tap into that fall type of energy, that nature type of energy, as well as releasing a lot of things that's going on in the past. We're also in a new moon in Leo, which is bringing in that courage, bringing in that strength, bringing in that pride to go after what you really want. And so last night I was real tired, went to sleep for probably like over 10 hours. I was in bed early. I usually be up to like 3 to 5 because warfare has been happening at 4 a.m. So you got my prayers been at 4 a.m. and then I also just be up getting the different messages, downloads, light codes from spirit. Okay, there's a scales of justice going on, Maya energy, bringing in justice for whatever you had just went through, balancing on the scale. And it's also a test of your heart, a test of, after everything you went through and after everything people put you through, are you still a good person? Are you still, is your heart still light as a feather? Is your heart still healing? Chakra attacks with your heart, these heart chakra attacks, these heart attack with laser beam attacks and everything, to get you to be an evil person, be just like them. So whenever they send something against you, you go back with the, there used to be the saying that says a negative versus negative don't make a positive, or something like that. And so they want a back and forth of black magic, a back and forth of dark energy, and nothing to be transmuted by the light energy. But the scales of balance, my energy coming in to bring balance to that. Okay, some nigga in the energy. It says somebody is lucky right now. Something about chicken. You might be eating a lot of chicken. Your ancestors probably want some fried chicken. I've been getting that in the energy, as well as people been doing chicken sacrifices to try to take you out, to get you, but you lucky. You a lucky person, but they want you cursed, and they doing chicken sacrifices as well as pig sacrifices. It might be some type of reptilian that try to timeline shift you back to a lower frequency, a lower dimension, so that they can use your root chakra to be in fear and to manipulate you, feed off your energy like energy vampires, to manipulate you, use your powers for them. Okay, but you bossed up quick. You ain't new to this. Okay, you know what you're doing. Okay, it might be something with lost hair. So these people probably got your hair. Who was doing this? who was doing this magic on you or try to attack you, or you might be needing to cut your hair because you need to start new. You know, when people, they say they cut their hair, they a whole new person, or they release a whole lot of baggage or something that may have been holding them back. Okay, but you might be someone with long hair as well, and your pride is your long hair. Your spiritual abilities come from your long hair, because it's kind of like our antennas, and the Bible tells you that your long hair will be a covering for some people. So sometimes long hair is their protection. All right, so that's why they want you to have lots of hair, or they want you, or they probably had took some of your hair, and then if you have long hair, then it's good for a covering. And if you might need to lose your hair, or you've been feeling like cutting your hair, you should go ahead and do it so that you can rid yourself of any attacks they've been doing on your hair, as well as start new in a new season, because I feel like there's a new beginning. Like I said, we went through a whole new dimension yesterday, getting on the timelines that is more prosperous for us, that's going to help us benefit us in our life and our career. Okay, and so because they want you to be a failure in the things that you do, it's like that failure energy that they put on the job so that you don't feel like you're good enough. And something with piano, so it's probably somebody who would benefit from learning a piano, or the piano music helps with your frequency, help you get on the vibration that you need to be on. All right, what else do we have, spirits? What else do we need to know? I've been feeling a lot of music. I've been channeling some music from Selena Gomez that says love song. I love you like a love song, baby. And some Caribbean music in the energy, Tim's Essence, as well as Okay by JT. Okay, so you pretty, then a MFer, and hoes be looking okay. They can't top your level, they can't get on your level with beauty wise. That's why a lot of them hate you, as well as your dress, your swag. You know, you got it like no one else, and so, you know, they try to see if they can copycat and duplicate your style, or they kind of one up you by being beautiful themselves on a job, or even in person, or even online, because they was bums. Honestly, they was bums before they met you, and you put a spark, you lit a spark in them for them to actually step up their game and actually show how beautiful they are, because you're unapologetically you, and your energy, and you're using the essence of your beauty and the solar plexus chakra to be in your bag. Like your sexual energy, they want to harvest it, but your sexual energy is powerful and it's yours, and your sensuality is what helps you to manifest you, what helps you, what makes you stand out. It's divine, it's giving divine feminine for me, divine feminine. Okay, what else we got, spirit? Okay, so yeah, you had a lifetime, a past life in Atlantis, so you might be connected with the water, or different mermaids, or different the pyramids as well. A lifetime in Atlantis, and I feel like Atlanta is actually Atlantis, and I feel like when they said that it was the Noah's Ark with the flood, I feel like they talking about the flood of Atlantis. And so the movie Atlantis might be significant. You might be a part of that bloodline. And it's crazy because they had silver hair, and if you watch Game of Thrones, the people who were the dragon lords had silver hair too. Wow, that just came. Thank you, spirit. Okay, so these people been recording you to see how they can copy you, or see how what time of date your spiritual abilities pop off, or when you do a very exploded energy, when you got a high level of energy and it rapids through the universes. They want to record you to see how they can try to do different experiments on you. That's connected to CIA type stuff. Okay, since you was a little girl, they've been trying to do been watching you, been trying to record you, trying to tell lies on you so that you don't know who you are, get you in illusions of life so you don't know your true power. Okay, something's coming with Halloween. Okay, they're probably preparing for Halloween, or you need to prepare for Halloween, or a massive activation is going to happen on Halloween. Okay, candy would be good for you, as well as your ancestors probably want some candy, or you probably resonate with some of the deities that like candy, right? I know Papa Legba, Eshu, and some of our ancestors asked for candy. because like it's all about, especially with that little kid, it's all about getting back to the inner child. It's always about healing the inner child, going back into how you was as a child and healing those wounds of the different things that you went through so that you can elevate with your higher self. And so when they was doing these things when in a dream state to get you to be fearful, to try to feed off your energy, try to make you forget your dreams, this whole time you didn't really worry about it because you was, and I'm not trying to project or anything like that, because you know a lot of people, it's a lot of projection going on. People don't know how to mind their own business. But I know if I'm going through it, somebody else going through it, and if you resonated with it, give me a like, share, and subscribe, heart, and follow. Okay. And so the it's all about you going back into your mind and the past of the traumas and the things that you went through, the generational curses in the childhood that tried to stunt your growth and stop you from being who you sit here to be, or being in your God body, being in your higher self, healing that so you can intertwine those energies and be your best self overall and be healed and everything like that. And so they did a lot with blocking our third eye very when you're young, when you're a child, okay, telling you this is how life is supposed to be, not giving you, after you can be a child and you believe in fairy tales, monsters, and energies, and then when you get to that teen age, they start to tell you, oh, that's not real, start to hit you with real life things, so you just break down and you're just either depressed or you're just feeling like stressed. And then when you're adult, don't even think about it. Like, we got so much we got to deal with when it comes to bills, when it comes to other people's energies, emotions, government, people on the job, just all these different things. And these people on these jobs, these different co-workers, they were the ones who were caught playing in your mind, playing in your energy, as well as trying to block you as well. And so crystals is real good for you if you feel blocked right now, or even if you're not sleeping good, no meditations, or you're dealing with different attacks on the jobs. You got to protect your energy, you got to protect your aura, and you're going to need crystals to do that. I tried to have a period where I didn't have no crystals, so I was just like, let me just see how powerful I am just with me. But at the end of the day, I needed those crystals because I felt like there was too much being drained out of me at the end of the night. I felt like my energy was being tapped into. I wasn't able to stay focused. And then when I got these crystals, baby, I felt like I'm in an armor of protection. Okay, I already had the armor of God, but I need the armor of physical protection and energetic protection, frequency protection. All right, and so nobody can really tap into me. Nobody can make me feel some type of way. And so you probably need to get some amethyst, some obsidians, and some selenite. Okay, amethyst for your intuition, heightening your intuition, obsidian for protection, and selenite for that angelic aura around you. Okay, protection and intuition, as well as some solar plexus to get to work. We got to get to work. We got 4 more months of this year, 2024. Okay, and they wanted to spin the block on a 2020 and get us doing what we was doing back then. But we in a whole new cycle. We in a whole new lifetime, a whole new timeline. And it's time we get it. We got to get back to what we came here to do. We got to get back to building a life for ourselves, creating, okay, manifesting, using our powers, using our spiritual abilities to grow, to help other people, and also like businesses, entrepreneurship, being in our bag. And so the solar plexus is going to help bring those ideas into fruition. It's going to help you complete certain goals, complete certain tasks, and just do what you sent here to do, because you're an earth angel. You're an earth angel, and the confusion spells wore off. They can no longer confuse you. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Holy Spirit. What else we got? Angels, ancestors, Most High. What else is in the energy today? Oh yeah, today. Yeah, I did say today is a new moon, and so the energy is really high right now, but it's also calm. And like I said, I had the best sleep last night. Like, I ain't slept that good in years. I said, oh, shoot. And I remember my dreams. These people ain't messing with you. They ain't fucking with you like that, okay? They ain't on your level. There's nothing that you can be stressed about. Even if they are sending illusions and fear tactics, scare tactics in the dreams, you too powerful. You know what's real, what's not. So you just like, you wake up and disregard. You just wake up and cancel that dream, right? And so I've been having some good dreams, and I just was like, this is the one day that I did, and I was actually sleeping good. So I needed that rest because our DNA is upgrading right now. We're getting a DNA activation, a sun activation, solar activation, our earth activation as we go into the higher dimensions. Okay, so they can no longer attack your insecurity because your confidence is at an all-time high. The energy for the new moon going to be prevalent for about 3 months, and then going up into the Lionsgate portal on the 8th. And then I don't even know what it's going to be for September the rest of the year. I just hope we get our dream fulfillment. I just know that the energy is different right now. But it's calm, but it's powerful. And it's like you defeated so many of your enemies. You broke out of the traps they done set for us. And now you getting the last laugh. You always gonna get the last laugh, okay? Something happening done, or it might be somebody who's done in their energy, okay? But you might need to wake up early. The early bird gets the worm. You know, they might something's gonna be shown to you in the morning time. Some rapid movement going on. What else we got, Spirit? Okay. Because yeah, right, you already defeated your enemies. You went through war. And I also got Ogun in the energy. So it might be, Ogun might be one of his, or your ancestor, or the people who might have been fighting against you might have been calling out to Ogun to fight you and stuff like that. But you will fight vengeance. Ogun deals with guns, fire. I did have a dream about some shooting, but I was protecting in it. But also justice and swords and stuff like that. And so, yeah, you done defeated all your enemies. So at this time, you literally, like, you're going against your lower self. Okay, you're going against the evil absolute, the shadow self. You got to do a lot of shadow work to integrate yourself, as well as heal yourself. Face yourself. Face your worst self. Right? I know people did some rituals. I know people did some rituals, but they didn't do it like, I don't think they're doing it today. We probably doing our manifestation rituals today, our house protection rituals today, because I was getting a lot of houses in the energy as well. But they was doing rituals 3 days before the new moon. Death rituals, sickness rituals, as well as trying to manifest off your energy. Just a whole lot of weird stuff. Like, I don't know, it's the audacity, because I don't know why, like, see, rituals they've been doing. False twin flames in the energy as well. Give your ancestors some coffee. So all the attacks that they sending against you is just like, it's ricocheting right back to them. As well as I got different states. Okay, as well as tobacco cigars. Your ancestors might like tobacco cigars. Or you may have a past life on a plantation dealing with quartz and the crops and stuff like that. Or if somebody might be doing a little bit too much, like cut it out because your lungs can't take all that. Your teeth is kind of messing up, but that's not my business. I just seen that in the energy. But what else do we have, Spirit? Okay, places, St. Louis, Atlanta, and Massachusetts, as well as New Jersey. This could be people who are sending attacks, or there might be places that you need to go, or places that might be significant to you. I seen an African priest in the energy, a Haitian mambo, and a Haitian priest who was hired to try to take you out, as well as the Carolinas. So somebody in South Carolina, somebody in North Carolina. They used to be going overseas to try to attack certain people, but those witch doctors, they done already been taken out. So they need somebody a little bit close to you, or something close to your roots, places that you've been before, that your spirit's been before, so they can try to tap into your energy. So what they're doing is they're going to petition a demon to try to take you out. And then when the demon comes to see you, either you're not as powerful and they take you out, or you make some type of compromise with that demon, or you've worked with that spirit before in a past life, so it just goes right back to sender. As well, I've seen a couple social media evil eyes sent against us, as well as Christians praying against us, Pharisees, a lot of judgment within the heart, judgment within scolding with the eyes, and literally just pulled out Pharisees. Okay, and something going on in space as well. They tried to tell us what we're gonna do about them 2 astronauts in space, like space ain't in water, like the ocean ain't the space and stuff like that. Like, they really going out and going to the moon and going places. Like, it's not a Hollywood production of them doing that, right? So, like, I just let them do whatever they want to do. But I had a couple of visions of being out in space for real. So, you know, I know that it's water as well. And, you know, people just be floating around. Okay, there's some spies in the energy trying to, a private investigator doing study on you. I feel like the things with the out in space, with the CIA is a connection. It says record. See, didn't I say earlier they was recording us? Okay, trying to experiment, recording your life still. Different spies, gang stalkers. Okay, we may be dealing with a lot of gang stalkers, and people trying to they try to figure out why all that magic they did. They hired people to come against us. Why all that didn't have no success when they know it works because it's worked on other people before. They was able to actually take people out by doing all them different sacrifices. Okay, a corrupt cop, that might be that private investigator in the energy. Some corrupt cop that know how to do magic too. All right, and so, a Santeria, somebody doing Santeria, a Mexican. This is that person that's in New Jersey, and the African priest is in Atlanta or in Miami, and then got an Italian person too, an Italian warlock. I think this Italian warlock just been trying to do sex magic on you just to manifest you. And then the Wiccan Christians, like I said, Christians as well as Wiccan Christians. So those are Christian witches that still they believe in the Bible, which it has truth to it. But they also perform different witchcrafts out of the Bible, and they define themselves as Christian witches, and also the Wiccans who is connected with the earth and stuff like that. Good witch, bad witch type of war going on. Warlock versus witch type going on. Norse pagan as well with a different Norse god. I keep getting Odin in the energy, as well as a neighbor, co-workers, father-in-law, Secret Service. And it's crazy because I was like, Secret Service was in the energy, and then I looked on the news the next day and it said something with the Secret Service being blamed for the assassination on Trump and stuff like that, which that really had nothing to do with us, but they wanted to draw us into that drama so that it'd be an energy harvest, and so we can pay attention what's going on with the election and be on their type of time, on their timeline, and all types of stuff like that. Okay, I seen Skull and Bones in the energy again. I even seen them today. Elites going to colleges, as well as giants, as well as fallen angels. And so I seen Caucasians with black wings. Some of them fallen angels, some of them are part of the Nephilim, some of them are part of gene splicing and different things with the giants and stuff like that. Democrats in the energy, as well as Texas, somebody in Texas as well, the Bible Belt, and Syria, and then Moloch as well as in the energy. And so the people been using Moloch with the Bohemian Grove to try to attack your womb. If you're a woman and you haven't been bearing, and you've been having a hard time had a child, or you've had a lot of miscarriages, or this whole time you think, oh, your body ain't been able to carry a child, or it's God's plan, or you've been thinking, oh, my child just left and my child just wanted to return and be a rainbow baby. Some of that might be true, but also these people have been summoning Moloch to try to attack your womb, because that is a child sacrificing deity, and the scriptures, they gave their children to Moloch in the fire, burnt them as a child sacrifice. And now the Moloch has resonated with the owl as well as Lilith, and they tried to say that Lilith is the one that attacks children, but actually Lilith protects children, and it's not really as bad as they may make her seem. But is a patron for women who are bearing as well, like that. But they've been petitioning Moloch in connection with rituals at the Bohemian Grove to attack your womb, because your child is very special, spiritually powerful, just like you. So it's going to be twice as much power that you have. And so they want to stop that, and they think that if you do have a child, it might be evil incarnate, or it might be an antichrist, because it goes against their God, or it goes against society. And so they want to put a stop to that, and they've been doing them repeatedly since you have been able to give birth. So now that you are older, it's taking effect certain ways. And then if you don't know these attacks are coming, or if you don't have your protection up, I seen some with the womb having like scars on it in the spiritual realm, or like a whole something over it, like a shield, as well as like all the attacks that they sent is like been like a dark magic type of scars over the womb. And then like when they petition this deity, they kind of give your child up as a sacrifice. And so doing stuff with the blood sacrifices with the chicken and with the pig, that's how they able to do that, and blocking the wound and get you to come into agreement with it in dream time, sending so much negative energy at you that you're stressed, or that you're in fear, and attacking the fertility that you have spiritually and then physically. And so, and that's how they've been doing everything that they've been doing against us. Oh, I have another cards, my OG cards. Okay. And then I also seen a lot of people being called, okay. So these people might be doing spiritually illegal readings on you. Because I was just about to say people being called to do oracle readings. So like I seen 3 oracle cards. One that said, that was blue, that had the angel cards that I used to have. And then another one that said sacred, divine, feminine. And then there was another one that had to do with like relationships and stuff like that. And so the tarot cards can also mean like you probably need to get yourself some oracle cards or create your own. Like I started to create my own, and I feel like so happy. Like you feel like you achieve something when you do it yourself. You feel like it has more power when it comes straight from source, straight from you. Also creating and drawing different cards. And so but other people are using the different tarot cards to do spiritually illegal readings on you. So like if I'm posting this up and you don't agree to it, rebuke it, or just click off of it if it's not for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't make it resonate. All right, so because people need their agreement to get a reading. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer, like a spiritual energetic reading for the new moon and Leo. Dragons protect you. If you resonate, keep going. If you don't, have a great day. Be blessed. Peace and blessings. Okay, because these people are continuing to do spiritual readings on you to try to see what your next move is. Okay, and they doing that a lot on a lot of chosen people. But some of us, we don't even need that, because we can tap in ourselves. Whatever we get from the different other readers and oracles are just confirmation or stuff that resonates and gives us like a heads up or give us like a warning. They were doing a lot of shut up spells, attacking the throat chakra, so don't speak, because you need to be heard at this time. You need to be heard because your voice is powerful, as well as you have an anointing in your voice. You have a power in your voice that can activate other people who are asleep, or who can call judgment on certain things that's being done against you. And so they want to attack your throat chakra because of animosity. Okay, but like I said, it's completion coming to an end. Okay, you connected with the spirit animals. They love your aura. They give you signs, connections. You're one that's like can tap into all types of spiritual practices because you've done them in past lives, as well as the spirits that they have and those spiritual practices rock with you, and they claim you before you even go through initiation. Okay, and then like you're a healer, a teacher, a master, an ascended master, also connected with the water. Probably water healing will be good right now. Spiritual baths might be good right now, but also you know what you know, and you about it as well. So you're very powerful. Okay, so I'm putting light to the dark, bounce to the light. I pray that you and yours is directed and protected. I send my love, and I send protection and healing energy. Shalom and peace.